Starting at center, standing 6'11", number 50, Nikola Jokic.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Porter, Brandon Miller out there with Ball. Then there's Embiid, and it's Harris in at the power forward position. And for Dallas, they've got Nikola Jokic. Dosunmu is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Harris outside. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Jokic. On the wing, Dosunmu. Offline with his three. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Pass to Pritchard. And here is Dosunmu. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Here's Jokic. The layup missed. Here's Chicago. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. Porter double team. Back to Ball. From past the arc. Randle grabs the board. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it's sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. And here's Miller outside, and he's good on the three ball. Miller's got 5 now.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Grimes. Jokic's screen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Porter passes to Miller. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Pritchard. Now, here's Jokic. Dallas moving it around. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Chicago leading by 5. Outside, Ball. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pritchard passes to Randall. Over Porter. Randall with the bucket.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Ball dishes to Embiid. Pass to Miller. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound. Outside Ball. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Harris. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Grimes. Nothing on the board. Randall passes to Pritchard. Here's Jokic. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
You know what to do. Charge your move. Get down to that shot. You must have left your dancing shoes at home, huh? All right, let's go!
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Pritchard. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Miller. Ball kicks to Harris. Now here's Caruso. He really had an off game against the Jazz, never got into a rhythm. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Mavericks trail by 3. Grimes passes to Marshall. On the wing, Dosunmu. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Jokic gets it to go.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Caruso. Here's Embiid. Good defense by Jokic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Marshall. Marshall sets a screen for Randall. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pass to Caruso. Now Harris. Rebound by Marshall. The Mavericks trailing. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. Another shot. Chicago grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Embiid. Now Ball. Scoreless thus far. Caruso with the ball. Clock at 4. Here's Embiid. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Connects from three-point range.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
You know what's happening there, man. Here comes the Heat and Crew.
The Mavericks making a change here. Champagne's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Chicago. Jokic finds Dosunmu. Here's Grimes. He's covered by McConnell. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, Any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And here is Dosunmu, still without a basket. Teardrop shot, Ball with the rebound. Bulls leading by 5. Here's McConnell. Embiid sets the pick for McConnell. 6 to shoot, down low. Embiid, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Now, here's Marshall, defended by Caruso. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Champagnie. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. And it's Jokic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Embiid. Tries it from 19, and it's good for 2. Embiid's got 7 points.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Grimes passes to Marshall. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. They set the pick. Lets a floater go, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. 4th, Alex Caruso.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Embiid. Porter comes in for Tobias Harris. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Ball. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cornett can't get it to go.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage of it. That miss is going to bother him for a while.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Cornett. Oubre outside. Fires the 3. The 3. Caruso, no good. To the middle. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Now Randall, his last outing, he had 18 points. So for Chicago right now, they've got Porter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Cornette can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Marshall. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Randall. He shoots again. He lays it in. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavericks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Porter. This game he had 10 points. Caruso sets the screen for Oubre, and nothing is falling for him right now. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Marshall dishes to Randall. Champagnie passes to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Burks for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caruso, no good. Mavericks leading by 5. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Burks can't get it to go. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Pass to Cornette. To the wing on the left. There's the screen. Caruso, the pass to Cornette. Shoots over Holmes. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Here's Marshall. Michael Porter making his last shot. Marshall passes to Randall. Over Porter. Dallas, no good that time either.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
McConnell with it. No scoring in this one. Here's Cornette. Burks pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Burks. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And they were in the top 10 in steals. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
And, Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. That one is off. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. Pritchard comes in for Marshall. Then for the Bulls, Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's ball in for T.J. McConnell. That one is no good. Bulls trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Grimes, and he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Chicago shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Caruso kicks to Cornette. Beyond the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Bulls trail by 5. Here's Ball driving in. It's good.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Burks. There's the pick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Jokic has checked in for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall comes in for Alec Burks. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Chicago. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Making a switch here. Champagnie's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Kelly Oubre comes in for Michael Porter. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Alex Caruso. Grimes passes to Champagnie. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's all in by the Bulls.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
McConnell kicks to Oubre. Embiid wide open. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Mavericks leading by 3. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. McConnell passes to Oubre. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3. Miller grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a missed layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Pass to Pritchard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
The first one falls. And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Ball sets a screen for Caruso. Oubre, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Oubre's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Grimes. Jokic a screen. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oubre on the wing. Caruso sets the screen for Oubre. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they improved over the offseason.
He gets it in there. Ball's got 6.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
check out stats for Embiid. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 34 points a game last season, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Pass to Champagnie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot by Grimes, no good. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Ball, no good. Here's Grimes, defended by Caruso. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Embiid. He has 7. Here's Grimes. Pass to Pritchard. There's the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Bulls trail by 4. There's Ball with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Pritchard. Over to the left wing. Jokic against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Champagnie. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Champagnie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Julius Randle's checked in for the Mavericks. Dosunmu comes in for Najee Marshall. Tobias Harris is checked in for Chicago. Porter comes in for Alex Caruso. To the inside. Here's Harris. The Mavericks pull it in. Randle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
2 points. That one goes. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pritchard passes to Grimes. On the wing, Dosunmu. Guarded by Porter. Handle no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris draws the double. Miller kicks the ball. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
In the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. It'll be the Detroit Pistons up against the Hornets in Charlotte. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. That's good, too.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action. for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jokic is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago, trailing here by 8. Pass to Embiid from deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Dallas leading by 6. And here is Dosunmu. Shoots the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Dosunmu's got 6 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Bulls with possession. Ball, the pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Grimes. Here's Pritchard. And here's Randle, guarded by Harris. Randle no good. Bulls trail by 9. Now here is Miller. Outside, Ball. Inside. Embiid with it. This one for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Oh, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
The Bulls have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Harris. Embiid from outside. Joel showing off the range.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
checking out the numbers for Julius Randle. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 24 per clip, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. Shot by Grimes. No good. Bulls trail by 6, and it's Ball in the corner. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Harris off target with the jump hook.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Dosunmu. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Miller, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Randle surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Grimes has got 8.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Ball dishes to Harris. Embiid with a screen on Randle. Randle against Harris. A shot, no good. Randle with some nice D. To the paint. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Grimes. Off target from outside. Outside, Ball. Down low. Embiid throws it down.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Dallas leading by 8. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
Randle from outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Embiid. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
To the middle. Pulls up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Jokic draws the double. Here's Grimes. Dallas again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Miller. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Here's Pritchard. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Bulls making a change also. Caruso's checked in. Embiid against Jokic. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Joel Embiid. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dallas moving it around. Good D by Embiid. Bulls trail by 6. Right side, Porter. Pass to Harris. Caruso sets the screen for Harris. And it's off from three-point range.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that one's good by Porter.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Grimes passes to Jokic. Randle outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Randle's got 12.
Randle's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Harris setting the pick for Ball. And the 3 off target. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Marshall. Here's Grimes. Now Randle. He's covered by Ball. 7-foot shot. It's hauled in by Harris. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Grimes. It's good from long range. He's got 13.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Outside, Porter. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Bulls trail by 8. Inside. The Mavericks pull it in. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Second team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for Harris. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Ball. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Porter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. You had to be ready to get back in a hurry, or this team would run it down your throat.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Oubre outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porter. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Mavericks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Randle outside. Three-pointer. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. McConnell kicks to Cornett. Oubre outside. Caruso sets the screen for Oubre. And the three ball is good. Oubre's got 6.
Kelly Oubre Jr. dialing it up from 3. The sweet lefty.
To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Burks against McConnell. Up and in on the layup. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
McConnell scanning the floor. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. LaMelo Ball is out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Cornett in at the center, locking down the middle. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Mavericks leading by 11. Pass to Marshall. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. Dallas moving the ball around. Holmes with a screen on Miller. Grimes passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Ball. And here is Caruso. From outside, off the mark. Grimes passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Miller, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Miller.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Both free throws good for Miller. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard, and he drives in. Pass to Marshall. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game. That one goes in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Champagnie. Here's Grimes. Holmes, that's a screen. Takes a 3. Shot by Grimes, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Assisted by Alex Caruso.
Here's Pritchard. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Holmes. Here's Grimes, covered by Miller. Marshall passes to Holmes. 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Miller kicks to Oubre. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Good work there as it goes.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Grimes with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Left side, Miller from the arc. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
It's Miller on the wing. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Pritchard, that ball. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 6 assists here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Cornette. Caruso, bounce pass, for 3, Oubre. And again, Chicago, no good. Dallas leading by 13. Shot by Grimes, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Champagnie. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Miller. He's off on that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bulls trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mavericks shooting just 34% from the floor. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Grimes. Jokic with the screen on Miller. Shot by Grimes. No good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here is Miller. Pass to Porter. Harris outside.
Since the break, he has really struggled to get going.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dosunmu. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Bulls trail by 11. Here's Ball. Now Embiid. Pass to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
And he's good on the second. Mavericks leading by 10. Pritchard passes to Randall. Here's Grimes. Jokic with this screen on Miller. Grimes. Dallas again missing.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Porter, no luck. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
It's Miller on the wing. He is looking for Embiid and finds him. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Pritchard. Jokic. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bulls got 9 rebounds now tonight. Porter kicks to Harris. Pass to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. A 3-ball. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Dosunmu. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Pass to Embiid. Good defense by Jokic. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Pritchard. And here is Dosunmu. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Porter. To the left side wing. There's Ball with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:46 left in the fourth. Pritchard passes to Dosunmu. It's all in by the Bulls. Harris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Looking to get it going, and Ball slams it in.
Never lacking for sizzle in his game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
Dallas leading by 10. Pritchard passes to Dosunmu. At the elbow, Jokic. Shot clock at 5. A 15-footer. Miller grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 10. Right side, Ball. The tray. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Bulls got 10 points here in the second half.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Banked in off the glass. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Grimes. Jokic a screen from outside the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And he recovers it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we're playing better and better. Hopefully, we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.